Hi there, students. A sting in the tail. Okay, if something has a sting in the tail, it looks really nice and it's going really well. But at the end, or even after the end, you discover it's got something unpleasant about it. So, for example, you go and see a film and it's a lovely romantic film and everything's sweet and wonderful. And then suddenly at the very end of the film, one of the protagonists gets killed. It's an unexpected and not very nice ending. Okay? That's a sting in the tail. If you've ever read any of the Tales of the Unexpected by Roald Dahl, you'll find they all have a sting in the tail. So at the end you discover that the situation is maybe not exactly as you thought it was, and it's a lot less idyllic. For example as well, a mortgage. A mortgage has a sting in the tail. If you keep your job and are easily able to make the mortgage payments, then everything is perfect. But if you can't pay your mortgage and you don't pay it, you'll discover it has a sting in the tail. The bank comes and repossesses your house. So, which animal has a sting in the tail? Well, I think that's a scorpion. But we're using the tail to mean at the end of something, after it. So, if you go out drinking with your friends, you're going to have a really good evening, I'm sure. But the next morning you will discover the sting in the tail. I feel terrible. I shouldn't have drunk so much. Okay, a sting in the tail. So it's something that's good and nice and wonderful, but at the end, or after the end, there's something unpleasant that comes back and bites you. Yeah, so it'll come back and bite you. Okay, so a sting in the tail. Something at the end that is unpleasant. So your obvious question is, what about formality for this idiom? Well, I would say this is neutral, slightly informal. Yeah, a sting in the tail, it's great for an informal conversation in the pub. I wouldn't use it in a very formal setting. Yeah, I wouldn't use it in a very formal document. Maybe I'd use a phrase like unexpected consequences, an unforeseen after effect, something like that. Okay, so a sting in the tail. Everything seems wonderful and perfect with this, but there's a sting in the tail. So he bought a new car, and the car seemed wonderful and everything was really good with it, but after 5 years he started to have a few problems with it, and he discovered that the sting in the tail was the fact that the repairs were very expensive. The sting in the tail. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. A sting in the tail.